I'm going to show you how to properly warm up for your bench press. Most new athletes that I see just jump under the bar, add weight, and start pressing right away. This protocol that I'll show you will help you bench press more on that day, but more importantly, keeps you healthy so you can have a long lifting career. So there's three main steps before we get under the bar, and that's mobilization, activation, and potentiation. So we want to be mobilizing the area, activating the area, and then potentiating the area. I'll show you a few of my favorite movements for this protocol. Warm-ups are heavily individualized, so if you feel like you need some more than others, you can mix and match exercise. It doesn't matter as long as you generally follow this protocol. So the first step of the protocol, mobilization, we want to have your upper back, your shoulders, and your chest mobilized. A few of my favorite movements are the dowel pass through, kettlebell windmills, even a passive chest stretch here. What we want to be doing is low amount of sets, so 1 to 2 sets for a high amount of repetitions. So 1 or 2 sets of 15 to 20 reps. The second step of the protocol is activation, so we want to be activating those areas that we just mobilized. We want to be challenging your shoulder stability a little bit more. Some of my favorite movements here are incline YTWs, incline plate presses, where we're keeping your upper back stable and challenging your shoulder in different planes of movement. I also want you to do a lot of horizontal pulling here, so seated face pulls, standing face pulls are a great exercise as well. And again, 1 to 2 sets of 10 to 15 reps is sufficient at this stage of the protocol. The last step of the protocol is potentiation. So we're potentiating the areas we just mobilized and activated. We're finding movements that generally mimic the movement we're about to do. So for a bench press, we're going to be doing some plyometric push-ups or med ball ballistic presses. We want to be doing 2 or 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. We're doing these as fast as we can. We're really trying to activate your neuromuscular system, trying to activate more motor units. So when you get under the bar, the weight feels a bit lighter. Finally, we can get you under the bar doing your specific warm-up. So that's just doing the movement with a lighter weight. With your specific warm-up, we want reps descending. So as you add weight to the bar, the amount of reps you do is descending. So use an example of somebody that can bench press 200 pounds as a 1 rep max. Anything below 135 or 140 would be considered warm-up. We would start with the bar, 10 to 15 reps. 95 pounds, 8 to 10 reps, 115 or 135 for around 5 reps, and then we would get into your working sets. If your working sets are heavier, you're working at 85 or 90%, you're doing 3 reps, let's say on that day, you could do another warm-up at 165 or 175. What you don't want to do is be fatigued through the warm-up. We want you ready to bench press during your working sets. So your last warm-up set should be a lower number of reps than your working set. So if you're working at 5 by 3 at 185 pounds, let's say, your last warm-up set of 165 should just be 1 or 2 reps. So give this warm-up protocol a try your next bench press session. It should help you that session and your future sessions going forward. We want to keep you healthy. We want you lifting for a long time consistently. Good luck with your bench pressing. Hopefully it helps.